Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Blueprints. Time for day 5. We've learned a few things, but I don't think we've learned anything yet. Go ahead and get my writing tablet out in case I need it. Go ahead and start with the storeroom. Get Jim in here. Good place for the den. Okay, I'm guessing there's actually supposed to be like a vacuum tube system or something in this house. I don't remember if we found any of those yet, but definitely don't want the chapel. Spare room. Take another observatory. Now we have 2 stars. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Okay then. We are turning around. You're going back to the entrance hall. Because we're pretty close. Locked chests. I'll take that. Okay, there's something special in rank 5, tier 5. That appear on the map. No. We need to get here. get security. Alright, we got one space to go down here. This one's not really going to help any. We're just going to put a corridor. I don't think there will be anything in here. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, the garage has 3 keys in it. That's good. I'm gonna take the guest bedroom for the steps. And a key card that we don't need on this run, but maybe we can find that room where I can store stuff and store a key card in there. Okay, so we've done everything on this path, so let's head back to the main path. Parlor. Alright, logic puzzle time. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. All 3 boxes contain gems. Okay, we know this one's lying. Means this one's... So it's gotta be black. Alright. For the bedroom. Okay. Passageway, yes please. Okay. Take the nook. Ooh. Inspect documents more closely. Before we end this run, we're going to have to go back and check some things. Okay, I need something that goes straight across. Nothing goes straight across. Take the closet. Key. Yeah. Go this way. E. Alright, we're gonna take the dark room. And we can't see what we get, so... Actually, wait a minute. Is it worth going all the way back to the utility closet? Turn the lights back on in the dark room. Actually, I guess since we're here, I should inspect other documents. Okay, that's probably just the emblem of the house. And we have the lights on in here now. Taking a bathroom selfie. $11.28. Okay, that's going to go in the book or in the notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Green memos in Hartley's room are always false. Lockpicks. Thing jumps out at me here. Doors open. Okay. Saying we need to be on rank 5. Alright, we need to go something that lets go north. Don't have any gems. We're taking the pantry. And we need something that goes to the right. Apple's the only choice, but we take it. Okay, should be treasure in here. Take the terrace. I don't want excuses to have to come through this room any more than necessary. We're digging, but I saw... One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. 25 money and 3 gems. Sweet. Hallway. I said I didn't want to give me an excuse to have to come through the chapel more times, but Commissary. Because I actually have some money now. Okay, can I make something out of this password? Swan Salt. Terminal password is Swan Salt. What do you got? Free money for 1 gem. Might buy that later. I don't know what I need a salt shaker for. Or a sledgehammer. I'll go ahead and buy both the metal detector and the sledgehammer. Greater chance of finding money and keys. Sledgehammer. And shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay. Salt shaker. Whenever you eat a food, gain. Okay. Way. Okay. Gonna take this. The dead end, but that's fine. Because we've seen multiple bedrooms pop up. And the metal detectors tell me there's something secret in here. Ah. We looked through the book before. Flipping through here, see if it looks like there's anything. Would also like it noted the fact that the nursery is an important room. What we got here? Lose 2 steps whenever I enter. +1 key. Gymnasium gives us a lot of different directions to go, but it's dangerous because it costs us a lot of steps. I think I'm just going to take the servants' quarters and then double back. There are 12 major keys. Oh. Partly. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family, and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you are you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly, and the subject, and as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had a time gleefully entertained. I had, for a time, gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. So these are Hartley's rooms. But there are green notes. Green notes in Hartley's room are always false. There are not 12 major keys. There are 10. Pay the money, walk through, never come this way again. Okay, we have... This is our last door. And this is the drafting room, so we should be able to re-roll. Less common floor plan. You draw. Billiards. Alright, we have to take the laboratory. We don't have a gym. No, we're dead then. Because there's no other routes to go. Well, we can play billiards, I guess. See how this game works. Okay, we have 15, 13. It's 5. Three. Okay, we cannot play billiards. I guess we can play darts. But I don't know the rules to darts. $19.7. Yeah, we did find the instructions for this somewhere. The problem is I don't remember where that was. Possibly right here in the drafting room, now that I think about it. No. Wasn't the dark room. Might have been the Nook. Yes. Okay. Blue edition. Let's write this down. Because I will invariably forget. Blue. Okay. Yellow. Dragon. Pink. Malt. Purple. Vision. Okay. And order of operations is clockwise. Okay. Back to the billiards room. Seven plus 2 is 9. 16. Minus 10. 12 minus 5. 7. 4 times 2. 8. Okay. 4 plus 10 is 14. No. 30 minus 4. Oh, and the order of operations was already stepping out. So we start with 10. Go clockwise. Minus 4 is 6. Times 3 is 18. Well, we solved it, but it ain't gonna do us any good. Step outside, see if we can find that tree. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough steps to get back. I realized I should have gone to the security area. Well, we have enough to get to security, I think. Not enough to leave, however. Yeah, can't do anything once we run out of steps. Save and continue. We learned a lot that run. Pause it. Hallway. Parlor. All right, what do we got? The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. This box contains gems. This box is black. Of course, now I've just blocked a path. That was kind of stupid of me. Okay, security. Okay, inventory. Got one gem laying around that I've apparently forgotten to pick up. Security center. No. Offline mode. Not. Log into network. One song. Staff services. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff have been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more details. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Saturday, November 7th. Okay. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now accepting special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Place special order. Sleeping mask. Approve. I don't know what the sleeping mask does, but my guess is I'll have more steps the day after. Okay, remote terminal access. It's possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using a few active terminals there. Probably not. Shelter. Okay. Missions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the hall. Okay. Data transfers from Simca are currently. Simca is the name on the camera. The garage will get us on the west path. Probably only if we put the garage on the west side of the house. Put the coat check here. Okay, what do we got? Key. Observatory. Plus 3 steps. Okay, that's dead end. It's the only one that isn't a dead end in this case. So. Kitchen. I don't have any money though, so we can't buy anything. Mask. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Okay, that's not what I was expecting it would do, but that's a very good item anyway. Spare room. Turn around and go back. To get my plus 5 steps. Pantry. Leave the apple here for now. Use my 1 key. Okay, I'm not where I thought I was. West Wing Hall it is. Locked. Don't have any gems. Storeroom. Storeroom has a key. Have to take the gymnasium. Redraw. Dead end, dead end. Apple. A rumpus room. Okay, the dining room because it gives me an extra door. Of course, I don't have any keys, so hopefully these doors aren't locked. But they probably are. Yep. Back to security. See if maybe security will tell me, yeah, you've left 2 keys laying around somewhere. One fruit, 1 gem, 3 coin. None of that helps me any. So. I would like to check a sleeping mask. And we call it a day. Parlor. I always like doing them. There is an apple on this desk, which I'm going to leave here for now. Alright. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. This one contains the letter U. The blue box is true. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. It was here. All 3 are true, which is impossible. So, this one is true. This one is false. This is where the gems are. If this one is false, then this one is false. And the gems are in here. If this is true, this is true. And this is true. So this has to be false. Means this has to be false. Means the gems are. Eventually, we're going to get one of these parlor questions wrong. I know it's going to happen, and I'm going to feel great shame when I do. There seems to be a chest here. It's just probably locked. It is. But I know when I have a key where we're going. Okay. Go to the nook, get a key, turn around, open this box. Good box. I'm going to take the commissary. I'm not going to buy anything at the moment, but it's here. But we should see what they have. Magnifying glass, shovel, set of gems. Okay. Hallway would be a waste. Bedroom would be a waste. Hallway. Corridor. Take the passageway. Sure, that's fine. Open this door. Use a key. That one. Whatever that one is. We have a metal detector. And we have a bot. Moment, I need to ban a bot. Bot is banned. Bet this is locked. It's not. We'll take this one. Ooh. I don't know what room this is. That's bad. Locked. Locked. Redraw. Take the aquarium. Okay, it's a room we've never had before. Don't have any gems. Pantry. Take the guest bedroom. Do a quick sweep for metal detector. And we turn back. As we do still have one more unlocked door to check. Don't have any gems. All I can do is take the storeroom, but it has a key. Not dead yet. Why'd you give me 3 red rooms? Oh. Okay, we need the pool. I don't have any gems. All I can do is take the lavatory. Wait. That is a coin. Head to the commissary. I don't think there were any items that would get us out of this mess, but only a shovel. And I don't remember seeing any dirt to dig. Alright, call today. AFK moment. I'm back. Special flowers. The flowers are also in quotes. In the closet. Him and compass. Our only door. Entry. I'm gonna eat the apple this time. Parlor. Magnifying glass. Gems are not in the white box or blue box. Gems are both in the blue box and black box. This box is false. Gems are both in the black box and white box. Door is locked. Well, that was one minor mistake there. I thought that room had a second door. I just misread the picture. Out of keys again. Only red rooms. Gem. Locked. Secret passage. Gold sink. I'll take gold sink. Just because I don't know what that means. And I want to know what that means. Oh, it's a shop. Of course it's a shop. Aquarium. Locked. Courtyard. I don't have a shovel. Locked. And it's gonna be locked, isn't it? Yes, it is. Head back to security. Check the inventory and hope we have some keys. We do have a key. We also have car keys. Alright, we need to check carefully then. And a gem that I apparently missed. I'm going to find the key just in time to run out of steps. Pretty sure I got both the things that were in there. Not going to go in there. Observatory? Well, it was a dice. That would have been good to have. Oh well. Start with going left this time. Be a little better about checking this room for stuff. Huh. The new room, so we'll take it. I believe red notes are always lies. Evening, Braven. I believe red notes are always lies, but I'm going to make a note of this anyway. Hadn't been too bad down here this week, but it's supposed to be getting hot again soon. We actually had a really nice weekend last weekend. Anything else on this table? Eh, tornado season kind of comes and goes, but I think we're in hurricane season right now. I think tornado season is more December to June sort of thing, but there can always be tornadoes, so we always pay attention. Okay. Ooh. Yes, we will activate the coat check, and we will get our sleeping mask. Around here, it's kind of hard to see them, even when they are there, because tornadoes usually come in around dark, and we have a lot of trees, so it's kind of hard to see into the distance. So I've never, well, I think I've seen a tornado, but it was off in the distance, and it was at night. North from here. Fair room. Corridor. Go to the pantry. Take the coins. Eat the apple. Take the storeroom. I don't like that it cuts us off from these two rooms forever, but that's alright, we'll live. And we get a sledgehammer out of it. I've never gotten the wine cellar before, so I'm taking the wine cellar. $1,213. I'm going to make a note of that. let's take a nook. An additional key. Coupon book. Save 1 on each purchase you make in the estate. Okay. I've never played a Gmod game, so I'm not sure. This is a puzzle game where you're given, basically you start with 50 steps, and every time you step into a room, you lose a step. And your objective is to get to the antechamber. And each time you enter or open a door, you pick what room is on the other side. No. Now, we have to take the hallway or this run is over. Could have done without the chapel. We have no choice but to take the chapel. And hope we do not have to come back this way too many times, because we do not have a lot of money. Take the utility closet, but I'm not going to go in there yet. Alright, this way we have to take up the parlor or security. Take security because it gives us 2 doors, and we can also lower the security level in the mansion. Lockpicks. I will appreciate that immensely. And let's lower security. Evening, Kyle. How's it going? Yeah, let's go this way. In. Go south first. These choices, I think I want to take the billiard room. Which is actually the darts room. So. Okay. Nice, Kyle. Nice. Okay. 5, 9, 12. 12. Okay, 14, or no, 11. Minus 5. That's 6. Okay. 15. Minus 11 is 4 times 3. 12. 4 minus 2. 2. 7 is 14. And we got a key out of that. I will accept that. Nice. The road trip begins again. Okay. Here. Pick the parlor. Alright, the way this puzzle works is one of the chests always tells the truth. One of them is always lying. Only one of the other boxes is false. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Okay, that's nice. And life's going pretty good, Kyle. Only one of the other boxes is false. Which means this box is false. Which means the gems are in the black box. Special keys. I have a silver key. I'm just going to use a regular key for now. We're going to take the dark room. Yes. Yes, we're going to take the dark room. I'm going to enter. Or I'm going to go back to the utility closet. I should have entered the room first. It's going to turn black as soon as I enter the dark room, and then I have to come back this way and turn the lights back on. No? Okay, we're good. We're good. I forgot to check and see what the silver key does. Passageway. What's the silver key do? Unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Okay. The dead end. Want more steps, so we're going into the bunk room. It gives me 10 extra steps. And there are 2 bananas. I can eat bananas. For more steps. Okay, don't see anything else in here. Go in the boudoir. Again, for the steps. This presence safe. Take the aquarium. Door's locked. Have to take the gymnasium, it looks like. Observatory will take us north. Rumpus Room will take us to the east. I'm running low on money, but I always want to unlock the observatory when I get a chance, as it gives us another star. Lockpicks. Okay, lockpicks get the door open. Now we're going to take the library. Periodicals requested from this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Okay. I'm going to start with the Sightseer Guide. Hmm. We've never unlocked room number 1. Okay, those are the plain rooms. Then we have bedrooms. There's 2 of those we haven't unlocked. 2 hallways we haven't unlocked. 4 green rooms. 6 shops. And we've we unlocked almost all the red rooms. Mount Holly Records. These are my stats. One door. Try this one. It is locked. Can't lockpick it, so we're using the silver key. Drawing room. There are no items in here. Less than ideal. Locked, but I can lockpick it. Okay. Commissary. I don't have any much money, so. The Great Hall has 7 locked doors. I don't think I want that. Although I have the lockpicks. Yeah, let's take it. It might be stupid. Maybe it'll work. Cannot lockpick this door. Cannot lockpick this door. This is gonna blow up in my face, isn't it? Okay, good. We'll lockpick this one. We go to the music room. We do not have enough gems. Well, I'm not sure, Braven. I'm not sure. It's billed as a puzzle game, but right now it's kind of a roguelike house exploration, but I periodically find information that is helpful in the future. We're going to take the guest bedroom, I guess. And hope there's something useful here. There's a gym. Okay, that's good. Upgrade disc. What does this do? Insert one of the estate rooms to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Okay. You're absolutely going to do that. Okay. Gonna take the lavatory to remove it from the pool. Back in the library. The aquarium still has a door we can open. I can unlock this door. And I can open the garage. Or the West Wing Hall. I'm gonna open the West Wing Hall because it has 2 doors. And just one more, I need to check on something. I'll be right back. I'm back. Can't open that one. Can't open that one. Oh, there's a shovel here. Why there's a shovel in the aquarium, I don't know. Nothing of interest was buried here. The den. Thanks for back in security. Alright, security. What have I missed? Insert disk. The hallway has been upgraded. You will now have a chance to permanently enhance this room with one of 3 different upgraded floors. Hallway is a nice one to have, so let's add an extra hallway. Oh yeah, we came here to check. See what I missed. There is a key and a battery pack. So we need to look around and see if we can find our missing key. Is it in here? One of these pews. No. One of the altars. There's a key somewhere in the house. And I have missed it. Problem is that it could be laying on the floor somewhere. There is a hole here, though. I can dig in this hole. There's a turnip. I'm going to need the steps if I'm going to wander around looking for a key, so that's good to find. I'm going to check the coupon book. Guess I'm not using that one right now. Nothing in here. This is the storage room. Hmm. So our key has to be up here somewhere. There's also a battery pack that I've apparently missed. Although now that I think about it, both of those items could be in the behind the locked doors in the Great Hall. Which would be sad. Have a good one, Kyle. I didn't look around this room. There's probably the battery pack. Probably doomed. Because we're getting awful low on steps. If I go boudoir, the aquarium, I can't cross the gymnasium. There's a safe. Alright, I found a red note earlier that told me a safe code, but it was on a red note. And red notes are supposed to be lies. But I have not found anything telling me that the red notes in the conference room are good. But it's the only thing I have to go on. So 9083. Enter. That did not work. 1213. Alright. We do not have a code for the safe. But I now know where the safe is. The safe is in the boudoir. Too difficult to pick. Well, I guess probably because I've already failed to pick them once. Alright. This run is done. We got a special name this time. I don't know if that means anything, but we did. Alright. One more run, and then I'm going to call it for the day. Then there is a chest here. They are always locked, however. I need a key or a sledgehammer. Taking a quick look around, make sure there's not something else in this room that I'm just overlooking. Alright, we have a key, so let's open the chest. We have a treasure map. And a compass. Start by going up. And let's take the hallway. parlor for yet another logic puzzle. Gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. Only one box is true. This one is true. So this one is false. Only one box is true. If this is false, that means two boxes are true. Because one of them has to be true. That's this one. Okay. Drawing room. Closet. Key and a bag of money. I'm just going to go ahead and take the garage because we've skipped it several times. Okay, 3 keys. Really makes the garage worth it to take just at any time you can. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Okay, so we're going to have to find the breaker room, turn this on, so we can open this door and explore the courtyard. That is our goal this run, is to get the breaker box. Upstream's fine. That table, that table. Car, which has the same code on it, which is false. This way. Alright, I said our primary goal was getting the utility closet. We got the utility closet. The garage on. Now we can explore out here. First thing I think I'm going to do is come over here to the gate, which they say is kept locked. Because I feel like maybe if I unlock it, it will stay that way. Which will let me come back over here whenever I feel like it. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Excellent. Of course, I don't know what there could be out here. I haven't actually found anything useful outside yet, but... who knows? Ooh. Tool shed. Okay, we get the metal detector, which is very good, and the sledgehammer, which is also good. And since I've unlocked the west gate, I guess this is always here, so I can always get one of those, or get a special option like that. That will be good. Alright, what's this way? Probably a closed gate of some sort, yes. Alright, back in the house. We may now proceed. Entry. Money. Eat the apple. Take the corridor. Money on the floor. Take the nook. I saw that magnifying glass there. Spare room. Go to the billiards room. Play the game. $15 minus 7. 8. 1 times 1. 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, 15 minus 7 is 8. 1 times 1, 1. Oh, it's 6 divided by 2, 3. Okay, 4 steps. 7 minus 3 is 4 times 10, 40 divided by 2 is 20. Key card. I find it kind of funny because we haven't actually seen a keycard door at all tonight. Unlock the door. Take the dining room. Lock the door. Okay. Kitchen. I'm gonna turn back for now. We have a treasure map today, right? Yeah. I want to make sure we get to the treasure map room. Oh, we're almost out of steps already, too. I need to come down here and hopefully we get some bedrooms. Take the dark room. We have 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to just walk through in the dark. And I'm going to take the one with the gem requirement. I don't know what it's going to be, but... What room is this? A locksmith. He sells keys. You're going to give me a silver key? No. Key to the secret garden. Okay. I really like that. But I can't get anywhere to use it. This run is done. Alright, I said we were going to do one more run. We're going to do one more run after this. Turn around and immediately head over here. It's going to take several steps. I don't like, but alright, what options do we have here? Protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. That's 8 classrooms. Make an offering, receive a blessing. Taking schoolhouse, because I don't know what that does. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Espen, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dare not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her kid. Oh. We have activated a flame. I don't know what that does, but we've done it. Wonder if that's permanent. Come investigate. And spend half our steps outside today. Okay, we are back inside. The den is very often the first room I take. Store. And we are here. And so the next time we draft this room, have a book in it. Ah, here we go. A modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. Introduction. The third largest city in Fenris, in sight of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with the mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar rewards visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is the type of unique and enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its a year-end canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of the town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic, captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Pernma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by the scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Espen, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Espens since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Espen, his oldest son, Lionel Espen, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Ordania Ares when Reddington was still capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates may have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fenary's most premier vacation destinations. Exclusive for its more privileged citizens, the lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the Hundred Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly, at the elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington, and to get to the trailhead, you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give the mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly schoolhouse in 1966. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir and remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, at a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether they are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Don't think I learned much from the book. Unless Lady Espen was the Baron's wife. Okay, let's take the workshop. Do I have any items? I do not have any items. Do, however, have a battery pack. I hope there are no musical puzzles, because I cannot read music. I'm going to screenshot this, however. Put down a bedroom. Free gym. Put down a classroom. All right. 3 times 3 is 9. 20 minus 10 is 10 divided by 5 is 2. 12 minus 9 is 3. 10 is 30. Divided by 15 is 2. Silver key. Parlor. Yeah, what we got? The other 2 boxes are empty. The other two boxes are blue. The other two boxes are true. This one's false. This one's false. They're all false. They can't all be false. The other two boxes are true. That one is false. Okay. This is true. Makes it both false. So this has to be false. This is false. So this has to be true. Okay. Courtyard. Shovel. Diggy diggy. Money. Old tin can. Not worth picking up. Understood. Rory. Diametus minor. A pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. Go back to the entrance hall and open those chests. That way we don't have to come back this way at any point. 3 keys. 3 more keys. That's promising. Well, I'm glad I don't have to come back this way. And I can rob the church, so there's that. And what do we got here? Pantry. Banana. Currency. I don't like it. This points down. But I'll take it because it gets me another entrance. Okay. At the commissary. What do you got for sale today? I'll take the sleeping mask. Oh no, the door's secured. We don't have any card. I want a key card. And I've just sealed my fate. Because I can't repass through the Actually, I don't know what happens. What if I go in here and I don't have money? Okay, it just takes you to 0. Well, now I'm less scared of the chapel. I'll probably use it. Can't use my silver key though. There's a puzzle in here. I must need to get multiple classrooms. Understood. Alright, we're going to end the run there. And that is where we're going to call it for tonight, guys. And I will be back on Thursday with more Final Fantasy 13. Until then, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time. And have a good night.